Check 1, 2.
Curious about real estate? Then you've come to the right place. Get the knowledge you need. Get over the fear and get started.
Hello.
Hi, is Roy or Marion available?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'm the purchase manager here at 1-800-SELL-FOR-CASH, and you had spoke to Alex. Okay. You spoke to Alex on the phone about your interest in selling your house on Howard? Okay, great.
Yes.
I'm calling back to verify that the information I have is correct to see if we can come to an agreement to purchase the property. Is this a good time?
Yes.
Okay, and is this the best number to call you back on if we get disconnected?
Exactly. Sure.
Okay, perfect. And I do have an email address, so that's good. I did want to verify with you. Am I speaking with Marion?
Yes.
Okay, Marion. You did call us because you had a house you were hoping to sell, correct?
Correct.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we're definitely looking for another house to buy right now. Now, this property is not listed with the real estate broker?
No.
Okay, and real quick, we are speaking of 1977 Avenue in Michigan.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Marion, when you had spoke to Alex, you had mentioned that there's about $10,000 in repairs that we need to assume?
Yes, and then when I spoke with Dad, he was like, no, that's not, you don't need that much work done.
Okay, so it's not.
So that's
much.
the only problem he had.
Okay, so Roy says less. Okay. Well, it's no problem anyways because we do buy houses in any condition, and we buy them in an as-is condition, so we wouldn't have you do any of the work or repairs because we will be the ones that will pay for it after we buy the house. Okay. So what's causing you and Roy to sell this property? Is there any neighborhood problems?
No, Dad did not know. He has prostate cancer and he has colon cancer. And then the colon cancer, when the prostate cancer came down, he almost died 3 times. So last week when he went to the doctor, they found 4 more lumps in the throat area. So he's too weak and he's not able to no longer handle the house anymore. So he would not be able to live back in Michigan again. So he's here in Indiana. And now they want him to go to chemo, all of that radiation, chemo, the cancer is bad, it's spreading.
Oh, no.
And so he was like, I want everything down there sold. So when he said that, I'm thinking it's just little minor stuff. Well, he got a lot of stuff down there in the house and in the garage that has to be sold. So he said, just sell the house in the range of $10,000 to $8,000, enough to bury me. And then that's how he left. Because they saying that it's spreading quickly. So he was like, all you have to do is just get on the website and look up some ads, and it'll say we buy homes. And then when you find someone and it's a reasonable price, all I want is a nice burial. So that's all he said. And he was like, I know what the house has been appraised at. It was appraised at $45,000. I don't want $45,000. All I want is a nice burial. And then, him being old, he's like, I just want it done.
When did he get it appraised?
It was appraised like maybe 2 years ago.
Okay, 2 years ago. Okay.
And then when you look it up on the website, that's what it say it is. When you look it up on the website, it say between $40,000, $45,000, or $54,000. I don't know. And they say that because the house sits on 7 lots. The backyard is bigger than 2 football fields back there. It goes all the way to the school zone.
Oh my goodness.
And you got seven lots back there that you could put 7 more houses on.
Oh, wow. That is a big property.
So that's the reason why he said that it's probably appraised that much, because you can put it's seven lots there, and you can, by the time you cut the yard, you done did 2 football fields in the backyard.
Oh my goodness. So he's wanting to sell as soon as possible, or does he need as soon as possible?
Yeah.
Okay, and 40,000 in today's market. And there's no mortgage. Is there any back taxes or liens against the property?
No.
Okay. Well, Marion, I would like to tell you a little about what we do. You see, we do buy houses like yours all the time, and we pay for all the costs. So, real estate commissions, title insurance, escrow fees, transfer tax, termite clearance, roof certification. The list just goes on and on. So you pay nothing out of pocket the whole process. We also buy it in an as-is condition. So we will assume the responsibility for all the needed repairs and whether we have seen them already or not. Now, one of the positive factors about selling us your house is that you or, whoever's living in it can stay in it for as long as they need to, and we can get you your money on the date of your choice. We also pay cash. That way you can have the peace of mind knowing it's sold, not only sold, but sold to someone who can afford to buy it. We don't have to rely on a bank to qualify your house, and we don't need to beg them for a loan and risk them changing their mind at the last minute. You see, it's really frustrating to see a deal break down in escrow, so we wouldn't let that happen to you. Now, your dad said he wants $8,000 for it?
Yeah, he had said $8,500. That's his funeral cost. But if he can get $8,000 out of it, I'd let it go.
Let me see here. I would really like to help you out. So, Marianne, if I can get the approval for the purchase price of $8,000, you are ready to sell us the house today, correct?
Yes, correct.
$8,000. Okay. Okay, well, I would like to move forward and buy the house. Now, the email where I can send you a purchase agreement, I have at yahoo.com. Okay, Marianne. I will send you that purchase contract shortly. Is it your father on the title?
Yes, Roy, and I'm his POA.
Okay. All right, and I
So
will.
he's been letting me make all the decisions and everything, and what I want for him is his wishes, which my dad wants to have a nice burial, and it's hard to lose someone when they're 74 years old. But
yeah,
I don't have any funds to lay him to rest, and he's not trying to just get a whole lot of money. He only wants to just be buried, and that's it. And so I'm just trying to, excuse me.
He doesn't want that on you guys, huh?
Yeah, he doesn't want it on me.
That is so sweet. Oh. All right, Marianne. Well, we're definitely going to help you out, and I'll email you this contract. I probably will have to put his name on it because he is on the title. But would you like me to add your name on it as well? Are you on the title with him?
Yes, it says on the tax forms and all that stuff. It says Roy, and then it says POA Marion.
Okay. All right. So I will send you that purchase contract shortly. If you guys can both get it signed, if possible, or I know if he's not able to, since you're the POA, you can get it signed, and then you guys can either fax it or email it back to us, then we can open escrow right away. And what we'll do when we get that signed document back is we'll order an appraisal on the property to make sure the value comes back in at 40. Okay. Okay, and then we'll definitely keep in contact with you. The appraiser will contact you to schedule an appointment at your convenience so they can go out and see the property. Okay.
Okay.
But this won't be until after I get the documents back. That way we're in an agreement. Okay. And Marianne, when do you think I can expect it back? Because I do have to put a date on when it should be valid.
I can send it, you're going to send a contract and you want me to just electronically sign it with him?
If you can, print it out and sign it through with a pen, and then, scan it and send it back. We won't be here this weekend. We're not in the office on weekends, but sometime next week, if I can put a date on it for next week.
Okay, put a date on it for next week for Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay, I'll put 8
and then
p.m.
when
Tuesday. I have all day.
Yeah, and then I'll get your fax number. Then I'll go and get it printed. Then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell him about it. And then like next Friday, him and I will go to Harsler and Gutterman, and then we're just gonna go in there and I'll just make his arrangements, and then he'll be okay with that. Now, the items that we want out of the home, do we have a certain time to get those out?
Well, the whole escrow process, we allow a 60-day escrow period, but normally we can close sooner than that. It just really depends on title and the appraiser's availability. But we ask that the property is vacant 5 days before closing, which we will be letting you know prior to that what the expected closing date would be.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, and we can always work with you on the closing date if you guys need more time.
Okay.
All right, Marianne. Well, I'll send you that shortly, and then I'll definitely call you just to make sure that you received it, answer any questions that you have, and, you know, if you need more time to look it over, that's fine. I mean, I'll write it out for Tuesday. Okay?
Okay, Tuesday will be fine.
Okay, Marianne. Well, thank you so much. And I'll send that to you.
Thank you from the bottom of our heart.
No problem. I wish you the best, and I know you're going through a hard time right now. So.
Yeah, it is hard. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very
right.
much.
You're welcome.
Documents today.
Okay. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. Get more info and stay in touch